animals.
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay. For the first activity, we went to discover your animal personality. Okay. Um, okay. You you respond the quiz.
Yes, Danny. Bueno, well, I
Yes,
do.
Danny. Okay. For this activity, you introduce yourself in 2 minutes or minutes, according the result of the characteristics on attributes of your animal personality. You can say if you feel in the if you agree or not with the result. Okay. Kenneth?
Okay, hello guys and teacher. Like Danny mentioned, um, you have a result from the test, and for beginning you have or you can say your animal and then present the rest information about yourself. You can add information from the result or maybe omit information that you don't like it. So who wants to start?
I want Kenneth if
Okay,
I don't know if I can.
yeah, of course. Now you can say first your animal for share your animal in the screen.
Yeah, sure. Um, it was so funny. My animal is a horse.
Okay, Danny,
Okay.
can you found
Yes.
this animal, please?
Yes. Okay. Now.
I start talking about what I think about the personality about the horse and me. Is something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay. I really love horse. I live here in San Carlos, and I have a cousin that have a lot of horse in this house. They are, I don't know how to say, criadores de animales, de caballos. Teacher, teacher.
Teacher, you are
You are
mute.
mute. So sorry, guys. Sometimes I forget. What were you saying? Oh, sorry.
I live here in San Carlos and I have a cousin that have a lot of horse. Ellos son criadores. I don't know how to say criadores de
Oh,
caballos.
breeders.
Breeders.
Yeah, let me write it here in the chat. Wait.
Okay. And all the days or all weekends I went with to visit her, and I um, have a lot of relation with horse, and I really like to riding. And for me that was so funny because that personality is like describing me, the personality of the horse. For example, here say the horse are a very confident person or very confident animal and very charm. And I think I am like that. Also, here I think say that the horse have a lot of social skills, and I think I'm too. Also, say the horse enjoy a lot of activity outdoors, and for me is the same. And for example, dancing and swimming, and I really like dance. And for me, it was so funny because when I was reading all the information about horse, I think they are describing me, and I really like the activity. I this Descubrir, found, no.
I found or discovered, both are correct.
Discover. I discovered a lot of things in common with a horse. And I think it's that for me.
Okay, thank you, Lau. And so you are agree with all of the results?
Yeah, sure. I think it's perfect. That animal for me.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Lau. So anyone wants to continue? Anyone
Me,
I
here?
I can
think
try.
so.
Go, Jainer.
So in my case, I doing the link in this. I am. You are a mouth.
No.
Or
Okay.
a mouth.
Mau.
And well, I think the appearance, the mouth is very cute, so it's very small, like a me. um, the mouth is very curious and smart. I think, and I have a these things, so I and what I read the information about the link. Uh, I say the most common personality in your socially is very sure. My personality is very funny and quickly. I think and and that's it.
Okay. You do you want to add something that doesn't in the result?
I didn't know uh, that I am a mouth. I don't know eh, que me representaba. I representing like
You didn't
a
know that
mouth.
it will represent you, or
Yeah.
that you were represented by.
Okay.
Well,
The result dinner doesn't say something like your principal characteristic or the teacher
well.
with
I
sorry.
think the main characteristic is smart and quickly.
Okay. Okay, teacher, how can I say um viajero or like you you joke Jainer about the travel?
Uh, like a frequent traveler.
Yeah, Jainer, the result doesn't say something like the frequent traveling.
I think mouse
No,
knows a lot of places
no, no.
around
Actually,
the world.
It's very how can I say
fast, rapid.
yeah, movedizo.
I think in English probably you mean like sneaky,
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 sneaky.
or
Okay,
it could be. Sorry, keep going.
no, continue, please.
The thing is, I mean, there are two words over there could work. The first one is was sneaky, but it's sneaky. It's more like, how can I say it in English? When you are moving in a way that um it's very like cautious. That's a sneaky. And sorry, and I forgot the other word. Sorry. I was gonna say another word, but I just forgot it.
Okay. Teacher, you say something. Add?
No, no.
Okay. Thank you, Jainer. Who wants to continue?
For me, I don't know this. For I don't know, you understand? But I choose the beer for I love beer, but for me, my favorite animal is a panda, is a beer, but in the test is beer, only beer, is a brown beer. Um, creo, creo.
Beer.
But
Sorry, Andre. Beer, do you
sorry,
mean
sorry.
awesome?
Yes,
Okay.
Oh, bear.
beer.
Beer. Okay.
Bear.
Beer.
No beer. Because
Ah,
bird is
beer,
ave.
cerveza, beer, the brown
Bear.
beer.
Exactly. Bear.
Beer.
Exactly. A brown bear.
Is
Beer.
is excuse me, but describe describe the test is two distincting distinct two personality. For me is represent for different personality because the person is tranquil, um, is very sweet, calm, but is a very hard for is in the different moment for my life is a sweet, calm, 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 calmado, calm,
Mm-hmm.
Calm.
but in the moment is I need a hard determinator for different part for my life is 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 for me represent for the determinator for my career, for my life and practice a different different practice, um, um, different practice uh, object. I don't know. I love beer is a um, um, describe for me.
Okay, Andre. Sorry. The bird is your result, or you choose this animal?
I choose an animal. I don't know. I don't know. You understand? Test. I explicar. How you say explicar? I
Explain.
Explain.
explaining. Daniela. I don't know. The page. I enter. I don't know. Question, but the panel. The first panel. I don't know. Remember names. Um. Is a the first the the first participation in personality is I uh, I have I understand test but I I release a test. I don't know I don't know I don't know understand in the moment for the realize test. But I choose the beers.
Okay. That's great, Andre. Um,
Excuse me,
for
but I lost in the I lost I very tired for the week.
don't worry, Andre. Um, was there anything that you disagree with the result or the animal that you select in this case?
For me,
Yeah, Andre.
uh,
You select
repeat.
the bird and read the char, sorry, teacher, how can I say características?
Characteristics.
Characteristics.
I read.
Yeah. Do you read
Uh,
the
the secret
characteristics?
the secret to beer personality is success. Duality personality. I have I didn't design to personality. I don't know confront me.
Okay.
I will beer. I don't know. Uh, Chubby. Uh, love friends. I don't know.
Okay, that's great, Andre. Who wants to continue?
I will like talking with my animal.
Okay, go, Anna.
My animal is very different because I don't in the moment I don't think this animal. I think maybe I don't know, the dog or the horse or the animal a little normal, but this animal is very different. It is a warthog. This, yes.
Warheart.
Yes, it's very different. And in the moment, this animal, you know, what? Yes, it's very different. What?
Okay, tell us.
I think
Anna.
I think oh, my personality is very different.
What do you think about the
I
personality?
think
The
oh, I
fish,
am
bueno,
very
the
different
warhol
or
and you.
sorry.
What do you think? Um, the personality is like the warhol, like is like you.
Um, and that's where the test I'm check up is friendly with the family and is friendly with the family but know so much people. And yes, I am friendly but know so much people. And I think, oh yes. I like it, the exercise because I go every day. I am going to the gym, and this animal maybe I think is he like the exercise, but to me I love the exercise. Um, uh, yes, I don't remember this personality. Oh, I am not quiet. No, I am noisy. What is correct, teacher? I don't quiet or I am noisy?
Again, can you repeat them?
I am noisy. Escandalosa, creo que es.
Uh-huh.
And I am not quiet. Lo que quiero decir es que no soy como silenciosa, no soy como callada, algo así.
Both are correct. If you say I am noisy, that means that you make a lot of noise. And if you say I am not quiet, then you're also saying that the opposite, like you're not quiet, so you're noisy.
But the true option is correct.
Both options are correct, exactly.
Okay. Oh,
sometimes what people say is that they say I am not noisy, but I'm not quiet. It's like it's to explain that they are like somewhere in the middle. Did I explain myself?
Also. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, and I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, what about your hobbies compared to the result?
Uh, I don't remember. Excuse me.
Danny,
Uh,
how can I say, teacher, bajar,
Oh, scroll down.
scroll down.
Scroll down. Let me write it in the chat just in case.
Thank you.
Are you brave? Um,
Can
Sorry?
you scroll down at part of hobbies and careers, please?
sorry. Okay.
My hobbies.
Okay, okay. Oh, here. Sorry.
No, my hobbies are go to the gym. Go to the gym and read the books, but no this because I don't watch TV.
You don't agree with the answer res result. Sorry.
Oh no, I don't read that. Sorry, I don't read. Yeah, sorry.
Agree.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
don't worry, Annie.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
You're welcome.
So, who
Just
wants
in
to
case,
continue?
Jenny, we have Maripaz, Alan, and Ivan with their hands raised.
Okay, who is first?
I think Maripaz was first.
Me.
Go,
Well,
Maripaz.
my animal is a lion. I don't know why, but okay.
The king.
But this
I
animal is more normal. That my animal is very different.
maybe well, I think the lion represents me in the middle of space with my personality. Since it is an energetic animal like me, my energy personality. um, they are very territorially territorial. They are very let me say leaders. They are carnivore and I love meat like me. The characteristic of the lion has very similar to me. Like he's is brave, powerful, and he also mentioned that he's a big, but I am very small. So I think so. But I composed the result. The result, sorry. It's funny.
Okay, what surprised you most about the result, Maripaz?
Well, that is a good question because the first time when I say the result is like, what? Why a lion? I am very scared that my my partners or their friends that that is me. They am very proud. But this the first impression.
Okay. And is there something like you want to add?
Sorry?
Is there something characteristic like, or sorry, is there something characteristic that you want to add at this information?
They are very French is how can they're very French like
What do you
the
mean?
information. Sorry?
What do you mean?
That he's can it say that the information like the page
No,
No.
like
Yeah.
when you said like they are very
Frenchies, or I don't know the
Friendship.
word Frenchies. I don't know. Um,
what is the word? What do you in Spanish? What is the word?
como como amigables. No, no sé, es como es
Oh, friendly.
friendly, friendly or French. I don't know what is the correct the word, but the information like this page. He said that they are very friendly and lover and sexy.
Okay, you are agree with this part that love and friendship.
Yes,
Friendly.
friendly. Yes, Danny.
Okay, friendly, but in the page the title is love and friendship. What is the meaning of friendship, teacher?
Thank you. That's a very good question. We have friendship and friendly. Friendship is the noun, pretty much. So you can say, for example, I can say our friendship has existed for 10 years. Friendship will be the noun. Recuerden, el sustantivo que sería como amistad. Friendship. But friendly, it's an adjective, meaning that you need a noun for that. So I can say, for example, Maripaz is very friendly. And that means that friendly is amigable. So again, friendship es el sustantivo que sería amistad y friendly es amigable. I am very friendly, you are very friendly, or someone is not very friendly.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Teacher,
You're very welcome. Tell me.
I have a question for Maripaz.
Go.
Do you feel the kind of the jungle?
Sorry.
You're the lion. You're the kind. Do you feel like that?
Maybe.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. No.
Okay, thank you, Maripaz. Alan, you can continue.
Yes, I can. Well, basically a lot of my animal, and my animal was the rooster.
Rooster.
Yes, the rooster.
Can you repeat, please?
The rooster.
Can you?
Again? You need I repeat again?
Yes.
It's the rooster, Danny.
Rooster. Ah.
Yes,
What is a rooster?
gallo.
Ah, gallo.
I think. Wow. Imponent animal.
Well, it says
For me, I scary a rooster. It's very.
why?
I don't know. I maybe agresivos. How you say
Yes.
agresivos?
Aggressive.
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 In the I in specific I have I the people in the territory is very aggressive. It's very scary.
Well, thanks, Andre, for the comment. Well, and in the test, I could draw a lot of the rooster, and there, they say, well, the roosters are persons who likes working, reading a lot of things. And at this point, I really agree with this. I really like doing something like that. Well, and other thing that I can remember is the roosters every time are looking the best way for to make their life more interesting. And well, I really agree with this point. I really enjoy doing the challenge and make their life, I don't know, more harder, maybe. I really enjoy this. Um, I can remember other thing about the roosters, and well, with the friends can be very frank, but maybe hard with the friends, and because every time in the our moments can be frank and things like that. And well, maybe I agree in this point. Well, I don't know, and then person maybe. But well, in the other side, in the wars, the roosters are persons very hard worker, and every time are looking for the best choice and option for customers or to be a good worker. Well, that's it. I can remember about the rooster.
Okay, that's great, Alan. Um,
Sure.
I I ask you about the last that you say. What about the rooster in the workplace? That you mentioned something. You like
Well, I
to.
really agree in this point, bro. I'm a hard worker person, and I really enjoy to looking at options better everything
Okay.
thing I can.
Okay. And what surprised you most about the result, Alan?
Well, I was really surprised, not surprised. What of the my soul because well, I didn't think a lot of them I can be a roster, but well, for me it's a good result.
Okay, that's great, Alan. Thank you. Ivan, you can continue, please.
Yes. Um, this test says that I am an old, like Duolingo. um, a lot of results were right. For example, an old, according to this, is a hard worker animal, and I I really think about myself that I am a hard worker person, and this these results says also that owls love teaching, and I was teacher. In fact, I was teacher in my university about academic redaction and Spanish. So, and I love my stage or my stage of teacher stage in the university. So another thing, this this profile, this old profile says that old love philosophy. How do you say philosophy, teacher? Philosophy.
Um, well, I mean, there are people that actually say philosophy, but the thing is that I mean, in my very personal opinion, I usually say it's not the thing is not like fee with I. There is a in sound in English that is called schwa. So it's not fee, but like philosophy.
Philosophy. Okay. Thanks, teacher. So this animal love philosophy, and I really love philosophy. For example, I watch a lot of videos about philosophers and philosophy, Also, one hobby is chess and reading. These two hobbies are mine too. So I feel really I have a lot of things in common with this animal.
Okay, you agree with? Sorry,
Excuse me?
Continue,
Okay.
sir.
Most of time I don't care about this kind of quizzes, but this particularly called my attention for its results.
Okay, you agree with all of with the majority part of the result?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
I agree.
That's great. Will you have liked the result to be different animal?
No, I didn't hope anything of this, but I was surprised with the results. It was great.
Okay, and was there anything you disagree with the result?
Disagree, maybe. This owl profile says that the owl is the truncal face of the bird personalities. And I know that I am a calm person, quiet person, but many times I am crazy too as well. So sometimes I am like old, a very calm person, but sometimes I am the craziest person in the group. So in that bullet, in that point, I
Sorry,
am
Ivan, you say crazy?
Craziest person. El más loco, ¿no? Creo que eso significa. So in that point, I am a little bit disagree with the description.
Okay, thank you, Ivan.
Thank you.
Okay, who wants to continue?
I could go ahead and step in.
Okay, go, teacher.
I did take the test as well. Even though you said it was for your classmates, I was like, let's find out what animal am I, because like it doesn't hurt anyway. And fun fact, I have a match. Someone in the group got the same animal. Can you guess who?
Jainer.
No, Jainer, no.
No,
I'm not millionaire like Jainer. I'm poor. Who do you think got the same animal as I did?
Maybe Anna?
Nope. Just a second, guys. Just a minute. Sorry, it was not Anita, it was not Jainer. Who do you think it was? One more attempt. A ver, ¿quién da más? ¿Quién adivina?
Me.
Nope. It's fun. It's fun because I was surprised. I was really surprised when the person mentioned it because I never thought that we would have a similar personality. but
Loud, teacher.
nope,
Ivan.
nope. You pretty much said everyone. I got the same result as Mr. Montero. Alan,
Why?
Line.
Wow.
I'm a rooster as well. I mean, based on the test, I am a rooster, or that's what the test said at least.
Wow.
I know. I was pretty shocked, but I mean, I read everything that you mentioned, and there
You
are
are
many
very
things.
Well, maybe I took the same teacher.
perfectionist.
Yes, I was really surprised. I never thought that we would be alike in personality, Alan, but it looks like we are. We have more in common than we thought. And there were so many things that it actually says that I agree with. I'm not gonna lie. There was it's fun. I was surprised by something. In the careers, it never said teaching. Like there were so many, it was like acting and medicine and so many others, but I never saw anything related to teaching. And I was like, well, that's interesting. I was not expecting this. Um but I know, I mean, I think it was interesting because it does mention that I'm actually, as Alan said, pretty hardworking, and that's true. And on top of it, because there was something that was true, and it said that we usually want to do several things at the same time, which is true. Because in my case, I mean, I'm working here, I work in a high school, I'm also taking a master's, and on top of it, I'm trying, to have a life, to work out and cook and all those different things, because I live alone. So sometimes it gets overwhelming because I'm like, I don't have time for all of this, but I don't want to leave anything. So it's like I don't have time, but I still keep on doing everything or try to do everything. So I think it was pretty fun. I mean, I was shocked by the results. I think they were pretty fine. But yeah, I'm a rooster, guys.
Okay, teacher, and what surprised you most about the result?
I would say the thing that surprised me the most, as I said, was that among the careers, it doesn't say teaching. Like it says that I think even said actor or something like that. Yes, I have them here. It said I could work as a broadcaster, insurance agent, medical actor, editor, journalist, eating out, socializing, shopping, and music. But it doesn't say anything about teaching. And I was fine because I mean, I really like teaching, and it's totally part of my life. It's one of my favorite things to do. And it didn't say anything. So that was pretty shocking to me, I would say. It was pretty shocking. But there were so many things that I agree with that, and then I was confused. I was like, am I supposed to change my job? Am I supposed to become an actor or something like that?
Maybe in the future, teacher, you
I want to
you
turn
be
into an actor.
something or that
Another
profession.
life teacher.
You know,
Well,
who
teacher,
knows?
every time we are working.
Okay, that's great, teacher. And I think missing Monse, right?
Yes, I'm I'm I am late.
No worries.
I'm I am the por, no sé cómo se pronuncia, porcupine.
Oh, I love porcupines.
I don't think I was the porcupine. Never have think this animal.
Do you know what a porc? Oh, there you go. That's what a porcupine is.
Porcupine. I never put attention for this animal, and when this result was very surprised me. Is the animal little? Um, um, this like alone. Um, say it. The animal reading activities, hobbies, reading, and administration, jamás, never. But reading, yes. This animal represent me for this use protection. This is very careful in the context, in the friends, in the relationship, but is interesting. This animal is little and is beautiful. This animal is very beautiful, but it's beautiful ¿cómo diría? No a primera vista.
Not at first sight.
Not the first sight. But this animal is tierno, turner.
No, for that one we should say cute.
Cute, but is confused. Is cute, but is bad.
Dangerous. It's dangerous.
Dangerous, but it's cute. It's very careful in your context. ¿Qué más tenía que decir? Perdón, llegué tardísimo y estoy detrás del palo.
You say that you want you surprise or whatever you want to say.
This test surprised me, but never I think this animal, never. I surprised me. This animal represent me, but it's interesting because is very acertado with me, with my personality, my relationship, my hobbies, but I never think in this animal. I think the bird, butterfly.
Okay, well, I ask you about that. You are agree with the result, but will you have liked the result be different animal?
Repeat.
You are agree with the characteristics from the teacher, how can I say this animal?
Porcupine.
Okay, you are agree with the characteristics.
Yes.
But will you have like the result to be different animal, maybe bird or some or other animal?
I don't think I don't think in a specific animal. but I never think in the porcupine. Never. I think in bird, butterfly, but because I know this animal in this test is common, is
Common.
common. This result, no sé, this one result, but porcupine never. I never think in this animal, but now I think is very interesting because is agree with me.
Okay, I don't know if it's the same animal, but somebody has a mini porcupine, no? From or have to pet.
Repeat.
I don't know if it's the same animal, but I see or I see people person have a mini porcupine, mini puercoespines de mascotas.
I don't know this. And I don't have a porcupine for pet. No.
Okay, thank you, Monse.
Thank you.
Nani, can we continue?
Yes. Okay. Questions about animals. um, how many pets do you have? What animal are they? Can you respond this? Anything? Any? Some, somewhere? Sorry. Someone? How many pets or what pets you have?
Guys, just in case, I don't know if you can see them, but there are a lot of people with their hands raised. I see Anita, I see Maripaz, and I see.
I can
Thank
see. Can you help me in this part?
Okay, I don't know who is first. Maybe Maripaz.
Well,
You can tell
I
us about your pet.
I have, well, my family is the all my family. I have 8 dogs.
Okay.
Yes. And so much, right?
I think I have many pet dogs. I have 3. And you? 8. Wow.
It's for all the pets, so they
Pets.
are very cute.
What animals you have?
What animals are in this
you
moment,
have-
or sorry, I don't know the
What
question.
what animals are your pets? Dogs, cats.
Well, dogs, cats, fish, serpents. It's like serpientes, right, teacher?
Snakes.
Serpents or
Snakes.
snakes? What are you gonna say?
Okay.
Serpent.
Wow, you have snakes.
For many years ago.
Oh.
Mouse. Once once upon a time. I have a mouth, but my mom she
Mouse
don't
and
like
the
mouth,
snakes.
so
No.
yes, the snake ate the mouth.
Yes.
I think
It's
it's a
about
little
the
difficult to
white
have a
mouse.
mouse and a snake.
Uh, the mouse is my where is my what can I say?
Your house
My
is an
cousin.
exotic place.
Sorry,
Your house is an exotic place.
it's also logic.
A zoo.
In
How
my
can I
house
say?
is only dogs in the Maria is a zoo.
and I forgot a bunny. Well, 5 bunnies. But I was 5 bunny when I was I have 5 years. But the bunny is a danger with the dog because the dogs can eat in the bunny. So we try to, how can I say regalar, teacher? To
Give away.
sorry?
Give away.
Give away the other person to change the bunny, right? It's free. But yeah.
Thank you,
Maripaz,
Maripaz.
and
It's
quickly,
so funny and interesting.
Sorry, Kenneth, can you
yeah, and quickly, you comment about the second question. What personality do you pet have?
my personality or the pets?
The pets.
Okay. Well, my pet is so friendly and cute. My pet Mocha is in the other class. You see it? Is so, can I say como teacher, ¿cómo se dice? Chineada? O no, como
Spoiled.
spoiled.
Mhm.
Well, spoiled. She turned around in in the flow, and you rest the ¿cómo se dice? Como la pancita.
The belly?
The belly. It's so cute, but she's so destructive. She she destructive my shoes, my boats, my books, my books, my books. Well, the snake is a personality to self-friendly. She don't like to touch it, or she almost he almost sleep all the time. Zero sociability.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Maripaz.
you. Anna?
Sorry, me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a
Yes, I have one dog. Is a American Stanford, and is very big. It's a similar Rottweiler. My dog is very cute because the personality my dog is a similar the baby. Is a big dog, but the personality is a one baby. He like a travel in my car. I don't know, my dog, and I don't know, the other moment, my dog is a little dangerous with a person. Teacher, ¿cómo se diría? Desconocidos.
Unknown people or strangers?
Strangers, como extraños.
Or unknown people. Any of those will be right.
Okay, my dog is a little dangerous. Is correct, teacher?
Yeah.
Es un poco peligroso.
Yeah.
With the stranger, but with my family is very cute. Is very friendly. Is very happy. Is a little lazy. Is a similar the a baby. he like I play with my nephews, and I don't know. My dog is very beautiful, but it's very big, and I don't know. It's very similar. The size, el tamaño, size is correct, teacher.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a similar the Rottweiler, but my dog is American Stanford.
It's really big.
Yes, it's very big. The people they say is American, and yes, it's American Stanford. Oh, but it's very big. I know. It's very it's tall. I know. And because the other dog note is so much of tall. I don't know, teacher, flaco, digamos, como flaco, que son delgados.
Like skinny or thin.
Sorry?
You can say skinny or thin. It's very thin, for example.
Skinny, delgado.
Or thin as well.
Okay. But my dog, no, my dog is different. But
It's fat.
that personal, yes, it's very fat. My dog, maybe 35 kilograms.
Wow. It's actually
Okay.
really heavy.
It's very big. My dog is very big, but it's very friendly and is very happy and is lazy, and with my family is my family have a farm, granja, ¿verdad, teacher?
Yeah.
My family have a farm and have a cow, have a kitchen, have 7 dogs, but my dog is the dog. Is I don't know, it's a baby, and
Oh, so cute.
yes, my dog is the dog. My dog, I don't know, is the baby with my family. I don't know.
Thank you, Anne.
It's a pleasure.
Who wants?
Thank you.
this first?
My I have 3 pets. Are 3 cats, 1 boy cat, and 2 girls cats. My favorite cat is Martin. Is girl cat. Is gray, and she is beautiful and very cute. She's a princess. She's very princess. She meow, very sweetie, and she likes sleep and eat, and she cry when I don't put attention. She the 2 cat is Arya, like Arya Stark, the Game of Thrones. She's the daughter of Martin. Is very nervous, very nervous, and very tímida. ¿Cómo se dice tímida?
Shy.
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 Shine.
Shy.
Shine.
No shine, but shy.
Shy. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're
She's
welcome.
very shy, and a friend question for this name. She said, what do are you put the name Aria? Killed cats in the book. Aria is killer, but I don't know in this moment, and I love it. Aria Star, but she this name put in my cat, but she is therefore different, like Aria, but she cat is very nervous. Is she cat is no, this cat is killer of mouse. She is very cazadora. What the-
Hunter. She's a
hunter
really good, yes, she's a really good hunter.
is very hunter. Martin, no. Martin is very princess. She eat a little. She is very fashion, and she walk beautiful. She's beautiful. It's very
Diva, Monse.
diva. Más no puede ser. She's very diva. It's a queen. It's beautiful. It's Martin. It's my favorite. She sleep, and when she wake up, saca la lengua. No sé cómo se dice sacar. What do you say?
She took out.
Okay, out the mouth, and it's very despeinada, and mouth very sweetie, like question what what wake up. No, beautiful. And the three cat is Bob, is a boy cat, is white, is very big, and he loves it. And this cat is very dog. This cat go the door, and he stand up with two patas. What do you say, patas?
Pause.
Paws.
Pause.
Paws. And is very dog, is very different with the two cats. They cats curse, hate him, very hate him. When he come my house, she what do you say, golpear?
Hits.
Thank you. She hits him, and she hate you. She hate him. This is my three cats. Your personality.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Monse.
Me.
Okay, go, Andre.
Okay. The relation for my pet is very complicated for different age. The first is 10 years old. It's a dog. It's two dog.
Okay.
The first is 10 years old. I think it think it's a good. It is a God. Dios. Good.
Wow.
It he is demand for different things. For example, I eat for me I eat I don't know potato, free potato. It's the sitting in the how you say piso. Teacher? Look,
Floor.
look.
Floor.
Floor.
Sorry, I was muted. I was talking, I was muted. It can be floor, but
Floor.
floor.
I start
Or is
a demand. The other is a puppy. Is a 10 month. I the is the 10 month is very sweetie. Is very loving. Is very friendly for different person. I I don't know nervous. The other is nervous for for uh, for different weather. The first is very nervous. The other I don't know important for different weather. Riding. Um, the other is very practice for my parents. Education. The I taught school for in San Jose. I I I speak a seat. I have a seat, but the other I don't know. Is I don't I don't know important. I don't is different personality, but I love it. I I it is my life. I it's very important for me.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Andre.
Andre.
Ivan C. Next.
Okay.
Sorry. Ivan.
Okay.
Ivan the Angel.
Yeah. About my pets, I don't have any pets right now because I had
I am
pets
sorry.
in Nicaragua, but excuse me.
I am sorry. You don't have pets.
Okay. Yeah, because I am living in a very small apartment in a apartment building, so I think that I don't have enough space for any pet. If I am going to have a pet, I want give it all the conditions. So I had my favorite pet, or the pet what I loved very much was Rayman. It was a dog, a small dog, and I have fun and painful story about it. One day when I was a child, because I had this pet when I was a child, Rayman was running in the street, and a car, how do you say atropelló, teacher?
Run over.
Can you write it in the chat, please?
Yeah, I'm doing that already.
Thank you, teacher. Okay, a car ran over it, and I was crying, and I went to the school crying because I was thinking that my Rayman was dying for that. But my dog survived this situation. But there was a curious thing, and it was that the veterinarian that how do you say lo atendió?
That took care of it?
Took care.
A vet took care of it?
He took care about the leg, the wrong leg. He, how do you say vendar?
Oh, I know the word bend, but I'm not sure if it's a verb, because I know you can usually say like, wait, we have blind, but that one's for the ears. No, I think they will say bound. Yeah.
Band.
Bound,
Okay.
yeah.
The veterinarian band the wrong leg. So my poor dog was with a leg broken, and with the other leg with bandage. Okay. And my dog can't or couldn't walk because two legs were disabled, and it was a fun story because the dog can my Rayman could live after that, but the veterinarian was very stupid because he couldn't identify the right leg. So, but Rayman lived about 10 or 11 years, 5 or 6 years after that situation. And when he was near to her date to die, to his date to die, he was like an old man full of wisdom. He was very quiet and kind with all the family, and all my family cry with his die. That's all.
Thank you, Ivan. Junior?
Well, in my case, I have a different animals. So In my house, my father has 8 dogs. Oh no, 7 dogs. Um, three, no, 2 dogs are pastor alemán. How do you say in English?
German
German,
pastor.
German pastor. And the other, bueno, um, and two dogs. Another 2 dogs are um, pitbull cruzado con otra cosa, ¿verdad? And the other is casi sagua, ¿verdad? And well, my father have almost 2 months ago 25 cows, and well, he told me I am very tired, and I sell all their cows, and and well, it's muy San Carlos. and and my mother has 5 cats, and well, I really hate these cats. I don't really like the cats because some are um, golosos. I don't know in English, so I hate this. And well, almost one almost 1 month ago, um, I die another German pastor, so he le dio, I don't know this, le dio un heart attack, yes, infarto,
Oh,
heart attack.
it suffered a heart
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, and and well, that's it. Well, I have a one cat, so he preferred live with my neighbor house, and that's it. Is my sad history, and well,
Thank you, Junior.
great.
Lau, you next.
Well, I don't have a lot of things to say about pets. I think it's only a comment because in all my life I don't have pets. I don't have that experience. My mom don't like the pets, but I really want in, I don't know, when I live alone or when I have my own house, have like 3 dogs. I think I really like dogs. And some fun fact: when I was in the school, the teachers make raffle teacher
Yeah,
and a
raffle, correct.
raffle, and
Yep.
I won. I won, and the present or the gift it was a rabbit, and I won that rabbit, and my mom don't let me into the house. Yeah, and I think she regalar
Gave it away. Yeah, she gave it away.
gave it away that rabbit, and that is my sad story with the
Triste.
pets.
Oh, sorry. Alan.
I want to show you someone.
Oh,
And he is Ayers. And well, my daughter calling him Ayers because he has a very big ears, as you can see, guys. And it's very, very restless. And every time want to bite me, and every time it's barking for everywhere surround the house. But it's my best friend, and I really love this good boy. It's my best friend, and I have good moments with him. Well, I don't know what what I can do if you I don't have this dog because, well, yeah, King is very special for me.
Can
That's
I
it.
buy it, Alan?
Huh?
Can I buy it? Can I buy it your dog? For me?
No, 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 absolutely no.
So
Buyers.
cute. The personality is your dog is very crazy, right?
Yes, it's restless, very, very restless. Every time it's barking and
Crazy.
bite me, and yes, every time it's running for everywhere.
Okay.
It
Thank
is
you.
a puppy, but the
Yes,
other is
yes.
a
King, it's
margin.
5 months on this moment.
It's gorgeous.
Yes, it's very, very little. Only see him.
The poop is very big,
Oh.
but it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Creo. I don't know. It's very little.
Yes, very pretty.
Thank you, Alan.
Welcome.
Anything one? Any?
Well,
Teacher.
guys, I was just looking at the time. I didn't realize the time. It's already really close to 8. That's when I look. I was like, what time is it? I was just checking. I was like, oh my God, it's already, it's almost 8. Sorry, that's why I just said the power. I was like, wow. I was like, what time is it? Guys, how much are you missing?
Can I have can I ¿cómo, how do you say colocar?
Place?
Bueno, poner un video.
Oh, to play a video.
To play a video.
Okay, yes, you
Can
can
I
play the
play a-
video. And after the video, would that be all?
Yeah.
Okay, please go for the video, because I just checking. I was like,
You
oh my God,
can
we're supposed to talk
introduce
about
this
grammar today, and it's
one.
almost 8.
Okay, it's
But the
from
presentation,
teacher.
what is the time?
It is
Teacher?
supposed to be 30 to 40 minutes, and it's being like 2 hours.
For 40 minutes.
From 30 to 40 minutes, no more than 40 minutes.
But I don't know, participation for the only is very
I know.
too much. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
guys,
what I mean.
I
We
The
were all
4
very.
minutes is very little for the participation for the
Not
for
necessarily.
participation.
Not necessarily. I mean, it could be because we're just like 10, 9. So, and there are 2 taking this, so it's just like 7 people. So, but I mean, that's what I mean. That's why I was very into it, and I didn't know it. And I just literally looked at the time and I was, oh my God. That's why I said like the bad word, and I apologize for the word. It was literally my reaction of saying like, what time is it? Because I had like a whole class plan for grammar and everything. I'm like, no, I don't think we're gonna be able to do all of it. That's why I was like shocked. But don't worry, go Danny, go with it for the video.
okay, thank you, teacher. Guys, we have other questions, but only comment about the first. Do you think the animal have feelings? First, we put a little part of a video, and then you can comment about it. Danny, you can put the video, please.
Kenny,
Hola.
you can to introduce the question and the video.
We first watch the video and then comment about it.
Yes.
Can you reproduce the video, please?
Yes.
Play is the right word. No,
Wait,
reproduce.
sorry, teacher.
Don't worry.
I showed at the house.
You can hear the video.
Nope.
I showed at the house.
Yes. You hear the
Can you hear it, guys? I can't. I don't hear it.
Yes, I can hear.
Yep.
I showed at the house.
Thank you, guys. I can send you the link of the video if you want to see all the video. If you want. Sorry. Ready. Thank you guys for patience.
But I think Kenny said that you were going to answer the first question. Am I wrong?
No, we can finish here, teacher. No problem.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. Okay, well, first of all, thank you for the approach that you took. I think starting with the quiz was a really good idea. And I also like the questions. I mean, I think the approach that you took was really cool. Thank you for that. And of course, thank you to everyone that participated. That's why, I mean, I was very into it and I was just listening to all of you and your stories and everything. And I think it was very nice. That's why I didn't notice about time. I was like, oh my God, it's almost 8. So what I was thinking, guys, is that for the following speaking sessions, we could extend it a little bit more, like from 40 minutes, we could do it maybe top like an hour, but like an hour will be top. Please don't go beyond the hour. Because again, the reason why we don't want to go beyond the hour or beyond certain time is just to make sure that we can cover some of the grammar topics and some of the topics of the book, so we don't have to rush at the end. But that's the only reason because of it. If it were because of me, we would have the whole class for the speaking session like we did last semester. But I don't want, last semester we had to rush at the end with grammar, and I don't want that to happen. So that's the reason. So please, for next time, make sure that you time yourself to 40 minutes, top 1 hour, no more than 1 hour, please. Okay. That being said, I was thinking, I have a question for you guys, because thinking about the speaking session and how to take it further, what I was thinking, and tell me if you agree. If you don't agree, it's perfectly fine. I don't have any issue with that. But what I was thinking is that because I usually take notes on things. So what I was thinking is that maybe we could have like a feedback session without saying, for example, hey, Maripa said this. No, I'm not gonna say names. It would just be like, hey, these are some of the mistakes that I noticed, and then just mention them, of course, with the correct form, so we can understand which is the one and which is the correct form. Would that be something that you would like appreciate, or no? It's a no. What do you think? Tell me.
Yes, teacher, for me, I would like to use.
Yes, teacher, for me it's
Me too,
perfect.
teacher.
I don't have
Perfect.
problem if you say my name. I don't have problem.
No, I mean,
My name, teacher.
no, I was thinking I don't need to say the name. I think honestly speaking, I don't think saying the name is gonna make any difference. But mentioning the error might make a difference, because in that case, it can be something that you can pay attention to, either if it was you or if it wasn't you. Okay, it can be something that you can have close there. How about the others? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it?
In
I
my case,
agree, teacher, with the feedback. We are here to learn.
Thank you, Ivan. You look so different without the glasses. I couldn't recognize you. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of feedback in regards to that. A few things that I noticed. First of all, I noticed that a lot of you are not using simple past when you mean to use simple past. So for example, you want to say, instead of saying I had a pet, you would say I have a pet. And maybe it's in the past, so it's I had a pet. Or the same as I thought instead of I think. Or I mean, it was super common that even though you're saying I think I have or something and it is grammatically correct, it's not appropriate to the tense, because if you're referring to the past, you should be using simple past in that case. That was the first thing I noticed. Because for simple present, I also noticed that you're making the same mistakes. Third person singular. Remember, she, here, it. Some of you said my family have, and it is my family has. Okay. Another one that I think everyone made the mistake is when you say agree with. You never say is agree or I am agree. No, never, never, ever. That is Spanish. I agree with, I disagree with. For example, I can say, I agree with Maripaz. I disagree with Andre. Okay? Agree itself means estar de acuerdo. Meaning you don't have to add anything else. No tiene que agregar nada más. Con solo la palabra agree or disagree, ya agree significa estar de acuerdo y disagree significa estar en desacuerdo. Entonces no hace falta que le agreguen el verbo to be, saying I am agree or I disagree, or I am disagree, perdón. I disagree, sí, I am disagree, no. Okay? Ivan, tell me.
One question, teacher. Family, like a noun, is not equal to they.
No, that is such a good question. Thank you, Ivan. In English, there is something called collective nouns. When you have a collective noun, that is a noun that even though it encompasses a lot of things or objects or people, it is still functions as singular. It is the same as when you say, for example, everybody. Everybody means everybody, like a lot of people. But everybody is singular. So everybody is. My family is the same.
Okay.
Any other, sorry, again, tell me, sorry.
The people works like plural.
No. Exactly, yes,
Singular.
yes, no, plural.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say people is a collective noun. No, it is, but people is actually plural. You say people, let me connect my computer, just a second. People is plural. And people, with people you use are. People are.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're most welcome, Ivan. Any other question, guys? Nope. Okay. Another one that I noticed is, again, for simple present. Sometimes you say a lot, she don't. Oh, she don't. He don't. No, she doesn't. He doesn't. And then the verb goes simple. Sometimes maybe because of Spanish or something, you say she doesn't. No, sorry, she don't likes. No, she doesn't like. No S, nothing else. She doesn't like. He doesn't like. He doesn't eat anything. No tiene que agregarle ese a nada. Acuérdense que por estar el auxiliar, you don't need to add anything else. Ajá.
¿Qué significa?
Doesn't. ¿Me estás preguntando eso? ¿En serio?
Ah, no, profe. No era para usted.
Oh, I was really worried. I was like, this doesn't is the auxiliary for simple present. Es para introducir la negación. O cuando se vaya a hacer una...
la pregunta.
Okay, just in
Era para
case.
otra persona completamente. Es que estoy en tres cosas a la vez.
Okay. Cool. Don't worry. I was worried for a moment. I was like, what? Okay, but don't worry. There you go. And for the pronunciation of the word poppy, not poopy, but poppy. It's like an opener, like, oh, poppy. Exactly. And poppy is how you call a cachorro, just in case. In regards to vocabulary, another word that I noticed was accurate. When every time that you want to say, like, como cuando dice en español, ah, mira, dio en el blanco, o sea, está muy acertado, that is accurate. You can say, oh, that is very accurate. For example, I don't know, Alan, when Alan said, I agree with the definition, you can also say the definition was very accurate, meaning that it was very like correct, like it was like it matched what Alan is, or what Alan believes in, or his personality. Accurate. Okay. Another verb that you wanted to use, but maybe that you didn't know it, and that's why you couldn't use it. When you want to say that something is equal or something works, we use the verb match. So for example, if I say the definition matches my personality, that means that the definition is similar, or is, I mean, it works perfectly with my personality. Because matches is like encajar, encaja perfectamente. It matches my personality, okay? Questions up to here? Nope. Okay, wonderful. So yes, the reason why I thought about this feedback session right after the speaking session, again, very, very, very important. I'm gonna switch to Spanish just for this. Recuerden que esto no les va a quitar ni un solo punto de speaking session. This is just for you to notice, because I was thinking about it, and what I thought is, now that we're taking the speaking sessions to a better place, like to make it more meaningful, I thought about that, like writing down the mistakes that you're making and to tell you which are those mistakes. And again, you're not gonna be punished for those mistakes. It's just for you to know which are the mistakes that you're making, so you can correct them or work with them or pay attention to those. That's the only reason why we're making this. And I think we're gonna keep on making this because, I mean, you agree with it, and I think it could be useful, so you can start, like, you know, paying more, like be more conscious about the language that you're using. So any final questions before we move to grammar? Nope. Okay, wonderful. In that case, guys, I need you to go to page, let me see which was the page. It was page, wait. Wait, here we go. Page 59 of the book. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen.
Teacher, excuse me. I don't have the book now because I have problems by the books. I'm talking with Azure.
Sure.
Yes, because I have a problems, and now I don't know. I need that screenshot and work in the class.
No worries. Actually,
Okay.
we can take a screenshot later on, but yeah. Okay, guys, so in this one, again, as I said, we're going to start with grammar because of time. The idea was to do a little bit of speaking, but, and the reading, but we're going to see what we can do, okay? So in this one, in page 58, no, it's 59, sorry. In 59, you're going to come to the middle and where it says page 138, Grammar Bank 7C, that one that you can see on the screen. There you click on it, okay? And once you click on it, it should take you to the grammar page, which is the one that we have there. Last class, we talked about infinitives and gerunds. Today, we're gonna talk about the one that we're missing, which is 7C, have to, don't have to, must not, and can't, okay? So first of all, let's look at the examples that we have there. I have to speak English at work. She has to get up at 7 every day. We don't have to wear a uniform at this school. He doesn't have to work on Saturdays. Do I have to buy a grammar book? What time does she have to get up in the morning? And then the following says, we use have to plus verb to talk about rules and obligations, okay? We use don't have to say that there is no obligation or that something is not necessary. For example, I can say I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Maybe it's a day off for any reason. In this case, it's not true. I wish it were true, but it's not true. I do have to go to work tomorrow. The following says we use do or does to make questions and negative. Do I have to go? And that is very important, guys. Remember that, and that is something, let me go ahead and change to notes because I think that's gonna make it better. Okay. Okay, small parenthesis here. Let me hide it. Okay. There is a huge difference between saying I have to go, for example, or I have to cook, for example, and saying here, let me give you, I have cooked. Sorry. Okay. I know these examples are very simple and you may be wondering why I'm giving you these examples, and the reason is the following. It's super simple. First of all, this one, it's simple present. I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to, I don't know, pay, I have to go, whatever. So whenever you want to go ahead and make this into a question, you're going to follow the same format of simple present. And that would be, do I have to cook, for example, and question mark, okay? Why am I saying this? Because it is very, very common for people to go ahead and say, have I to cook? Because they think that since have is the main verb, that they should use have for pretty much everything. No, 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 no. That would be incorrect. You only need to use have as the main verb. If you want to make a question, then you need to use simple present format, okay? When do I use have as the auxiliary to make a question? When it is something like this. And this, let me highlight it. This, who can tell me what this is? What type of tense? We studied that tense last semester.
That is wait.
Present perfect.
Yes, Alan, that's perfect. Thank you. This is present perfect. So, a question for somebody else. How can you identify present perfect? How can you know that it is present perfect?
For the auxiliary.
And what else? Because if you look, it says have, but I also have in the first sentence. So how can you know that it is actually present perfect and not that it's something else?
The verb.
Because the termination of the verb.
I think the word termination is not correct, but I do understand the meaning, and it's the ending of the verb. And it's the second verb, which is in past participle. So remember, if you have a sentence where you have, and the verb close to have is in past participle, then yes, that is present perfect. And in that case, you need to use have as the main auxiliary of the question. But if you don't have a verb in past participle, you can't never ever make a question using have as the auxiliary. Okay? Clear or no?
Can you
Repeat,
say it
teacher,
again,
please.
teacher?
Sure.
Not
When you
really.
have an example like this one, I have cooked a pizza. I think this looks very clear. Let me just remove this. When you have an example like this one, like the I cooked a pizza, like this one, wait. When you have an example like this one, you have, that is correct, but besides have, you also have the verb in the past participle, okay? When you see this combination, this is present perfect. And in that case, you can come and make a question saying, for example, have I cooked a pizza? And that would be perfect. Okay, you can do that. Good. What you can't do, meaning what you cannot do, is to say, for example, is to go ahead and take this one, the first one, and say, have I to cook because of the sentence? Okay, if you say this, no, you're gonna get a 0 and a sad face because that is completely incorrect and ungrammatical. You can't. Why? Because this one is not present perfect. This one is just simple present. That's it. Okay?
Okay, for simple present, that form is correct, teacher. So,
which form?
have I to cook?
Never.
No. Okay.
No, porque en ese caso, I'm going to switch to Spanish. Look at the verb. It's not in past participle.
Teacher no
Remember.
diría nada, mejor dicho, yo creo. O dice una frase muy enredada.
Exacto, no, y es ungrammatical, o sea, no tiene ningún sentido porque en la primera, vean que es presente es el verbo have, que será auxiliar, con el verbo en pasado participio. Eso me dice que es presente perfecto. Entonces, perfecto, check. Pero
En
en
sí yo
esta,
creo, disculpe, profe.
Tell me.
En sí yo creo que tal vez lo que te pueda confundir sea el verbo cook, porque puedes confundirlo con que es en pasado. Pero es que hay unos verbos, digamos, de pasado participio que no cambian totalmente, simplemente son similares al verbo en pasado simple, a los que usted le agrega ed, pero usted aquí puede identificarlo porque es have más un verbo en, ¿cómo se llama? Pasado participio, que se parece, sí, al de pasado simple, pero es un pasado participio.
But something important, la razón por la cual no deberían confundirse es porque en este caso vean que no solo es have más el verbo en la base forma, es un have plus un to plus the base form. Entonces, por eso hay muchas pistas, vean. La primera pista, si ustedes ven have y el verbo en pasado participio, ok, presente perfecto. Pero si ustedes ven el have y a la par del have hay un to, automáticamente eso tiene que sonar alarma para que digan, ah, no, esto es presente simple. Eso es todo. Con solo que vean el to a la par del have, ya eso significa que no es presente perfecto. Porque ustedes nunca van a ver un to a la par de un have en presente perfecto. En presente perfecto, ustedes van a ver el have y el verbo en pasado participio. I think somebody had a question.
Sorry, teacher, creo que tal vez no me supe explicar, lo voy a decir en español. Yo entiendo la parte de have y los verbos en pasado participio para presente perfecto, pero entonces la parte esta que subrayaste como la oración esta, la antepenúltima, que es have I to cook, o cuando yo veo un have pero está acompañado del to, automáticamente entonces es ya presente simple. Esa es toda la idea de esta cuestión. Pero entonces en formato de pregunta, eso ahí sería con, no podría serlo con el auxiliar have, sería con do.
Exactamente. Porque
Ok.
do y does son los auxiliares de presente simple. Eso es todo.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Millionaire Sandy is asking for another example. Of course, Mr. Millionaire, whatever you need. Okay, let's make another example with simple present. You can say, okay, let's change the color. This is yellow. I don't know. Carol. Carol has to buy a house. There you go. And Carol, sorry. Carol has bought a house. Okay, so the first one, look, has to. First of all, has, because remember Carol is the same as she, here, it, meaning third person. So we need to conjugate the verb. So have changes to has. Okay, to buy a house. As I said, you're going to have to as a flag. Say, oh, this is simple present. The second one, Harold has bought. Bought is the past participle of the verb buy. For that reason, you know that this one is actually present perfect. Okay? So if you want to make it into a question for this one, Carol has to buy a house, how would it be? Kenny, can you help me with this one? How would you turn it into a question?
Okay, I think that the question maybe does Carol, sorry, buy a house?
No. You cannot live outside the verb have.
Does Carol has to buy?
Okay, is that your final option?
I think.
Okay, there is a small mistake over there, and the mistake is this one, has. Remember that because of the auxiliary, the moment that you actually change or you add the auxiliary, the verb goes back to the simple form. Okay? Exactly. And that is again because of the auxiliary. Recuerden que cuando no está el auxiliar, el verbo hace lo que le da la gana. El verbo hace fiesta. Pero en el momento que llega el auxiliar es como que llega la policía. Entonces el verbo tiene que comportarse y eso comportarse se refiere volver a su forma base, o sea, como ubicarse. Eso es así básicamente, es como ubíquese. Papá, usted no es el que manda acá, soy yo. Eso cuando tengo el auxiliar. Si yo no tengo el auxiliar, el verbo sí puede hacer lo que le da la gana y con ese hacer lo que le da la gana es básicamente que pasar de have a has. ¿Ok? Entonces, the only mistake was that one. The rest is perfect. Very important. And it's a very common mistake. Kenny left have, porque Kenny fijo dijo, tengo verbos, tengo que quitar uno porque es auxiliar. It's very common, but it's not correct. El que diga have to or has to in verb is just a phrase. O sea, eso es para decir tiene que comprar, tiene que ir, tiene que cocinar. ¿Ok? Entonces no podemos sacarlo porque si lo quitamos de la oración, automáticamente le quitamos ese sentido de responsabilidad. Y recuerden que como lo decía el libro ahora, el has to se utiliza para decir que tengo una responsabilidad, un tipo de obligación. ¿Ok? Entonces, Carol has to buy a house means that he has maybe the necessity or the responsibility of buying a house. Pero si lo quito, entonces ya le estoy cambiando el sentido de la oración completamente. ¿Ok? Janer, Mr. Millionaire. Is this example better for you and for the rest of the class, guys? Or are you?
Yes, for me, I got it.
Okay, how about the rest?
Good, teacher.
Good, you sure? Okay, I'm gonna take your silence as a yes.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you, Maripaz. I appreciate that. Okay, no, guys, I wanted to make this small parenthesis just to make sure that, I mean, because it's super common. People see that I have to and they think, oh, present perfect. And they start making questions using have. No, 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 never. Never using have as auxiliary because, again, in simple present, have is not the auxiliary. It's not its place. Okay, let's see what else do we have there that I haven't talked about. Oh my God, it's already 8:30. We're supposed to leave like in 2 minutes. Let's see what we can do. Okay, it says, okay, we use during dash to make questions and negatives. We know that. We don't contract have or has. I have to go, no, I have to go. That's correct. What else? I think that was pretty much it. Okay, must. Do you know the meaning of must?
I'm not sure, teacher.
You know, I mean, it's okay, totally fine. Okay, must has the meaning of something that you cannot change, something that is like an obligation. Like if I say, for example, ustedes tienen que.
Teacher,
Como que there's no other way. Tell me, Ellen.
I have a question here.
Tell me.
Most can be similar to show.
Should.
Uh-huh.
Let me just double check. This one that I'm writing on the chat.
Yes.
No, never.
Why,
Because
teacher?
the reason is should, it's more for advice, like recommendations. Oh, I think you should do something, like, but that's it. Must is like you have to, like there's no other way. O sea, se da o se da. Should is more
Like
like
obligation.
exactly, 100%. Should is more like a recommendation. I can say, for example, oh, you should go there. It's really nice. It's just a recommendation. But must is like you have to. For example, like imagine that you're bleeding. You have a lot of blood. And like you must go to the hospital. Okay? Because if you don't go to the hospital, you might die because of the bleeding. Should is more like debería. Sería bueno. It's something like that. It's not gonna, but it's not like must. Must is like tiene que. No hay otra forma. O sea, lo hace o lo hace.
Okay, for example, okay, you show story more. Example for most, you must to study more. The test it's coming.
Almost perfect. The only thing is that you said you must to study. No, you must study. After must, you need to use the verb right after. You must study, you must eat, you must buy, whatever, but close to. No hay ningún tú in the middle. Must and the
Okay.
verb.
Okay.
And
thank you, teacher.
You're very welcome. And actually, those are good examples. If you say, I should study more, maybe you got an 80, but you want to get 100. So you should study more, but you got a good grade. But maybe you got a really bad grade, like, I don't know, like a 40 or a 30. So you can, oh, I must study harder. If not, I'm going to flunk the course.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're most welcome, Alan. Guys, any other question? Any concern? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's look at the other two real quick. We're gonna talk about can't. Says use can't, must not plus base form to say something is prohibited or to state a rule. The words can't and must not have similar meanings, but can't is more common in speaking. Correct. You can also use cannot. Correct. The verbs must and must not are the same for all persons. Yep. The verb must is not often used in question. Have to is more common. That is perfectly fine. Examples: must and have to. Must and have to are very similar, but have to is more common, especially in speaking. Must is often used in official forms, notices, and signs. Super important, guys. Must, they're very similar, but usually must is stronger. Okay. El mínimo la diferencia, pero sí se supone que must es más como like a rule, like you have to, like ¿Lo hace o lo hace? Como cuando los papás le dicen uno, o lo hace o me lo sueno. Pretty
Like
much.
obligation, teacher.
Exactly, 100%. Then must not and don't have to, must and don't have to have completely different meanings. Compare, you must not go, it's prohibited, don't go. You don't have to go, you can go if you want to, but it's not obligatory or necessary. This is a very, very important part, guys. Again, como les dije, must es muy, 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 muy fuerte. O sea, el must is como yes or yes, like it has to happen. There's no other way. But and I don't have to, it's like you have the possibility to do something or not to do something, and you would still be fine if you do it. Okay? Like if I say, Maripaz, you don't have to come to class, I can, oh my God, what happened?
Me asustó, ¿qué le pasa? No, estoy en clases, en clases.
Maripaz.
Your mic is open.
No me haga eso. ¿Qué? No, yo tengo hambre, gracias.
Maripaz, your mic is open.
Maripaz con el micro activado.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I already muted her. Maripaz, sorry, just we were listening to your conversation. I was able to mute you, but now it's okay, don't worry. Okay. She's probably very embarrassed. It's okay, don't worry, it can happen to anyone. Okay, guys, so as I was saying.
Estamos en confianza, dijo ella.
Exactly. We're friends here, so don't worry about it. What I was saying is that when you use don't have to, it's like you have the possibility to do it or not to do it, and it's fine. Like both are fine. I mean, like it's okay. But when I say you must not do it, it means that it's a rule. Under no possibility you can actually do it. Okay? Never ever. And in personal you, we often use have to and must with personal. Well, sorry, with impersonal you, people in general, you have to wear a seatbelt in car. You must not take photos in the museum. Questions, guys, up to here. Doubts, concerns. Is it clear?
I not use the must before, no after, no before. I confused. After the subject.
Yes, thank you. How do you use it? That's a really good question. Thank you, Heiner. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Okay. Okay, how do you actually use them? Real quick. Okay, let's just start with must. Must, you're gonna use it after the subject and before the verb. For example, you can say, I don't know, you must bring food. You must bring food to the party. I don't know. Okay. You must bring food to the party. Period. So you have must, before must you have the subject, and after must you have the verb. The verb is always, always, always going to be in base form. Okay. Always. And if you want to make it negative, it's very similar. You must not bring, and you know the rest. Bring food to the party. Okay. That is for must not. Then for have to. Okay. For have to, you go ahead and you say, for like an example, if it's she, here, it, you're going to say, for example, he has to, and the verb in the base form, he has to, Heiner, give me a verb.
Fall.
Fall. Like that.
Yeah.
Es que no. Fall de. No. Another verb is I forget the verb.
No, but fall actually works. It's all good.
Okay, the fall.
So he has to fall. That is perfect. You have has, then you have to, and then you have the verb in the base form. Perfectly fine. If you have a regular sentence, then you can say you have to I don't know, eat. For example, you have to eat, I don't know, something. Maybe lasagna or pasta or something, okay? Period. If you want to go ahead and make a question, as we already talked about, this is in a simple present. So you can go ahead and say, for this one, for example, do you have to eat something? And the question mark. For can and can't. Can, can't, and cannot. These two are the exact same thing. The only difference is that this one has the contraction. That's the only difference. But they are the exact same thing. This one is actually positive, and this one is actually negative. Okay? So you can go ahead and say, I don't know, Heiner, this is Heiner, this is very millionaire. Heiner can travel.
I have a doubt.
Tell me, Heiner.
The must and have to is the synonym, is a obligation or not?
That's
Have
exactly what I was saying. That's what I was saying before. In a way, yes, their meaning is very, very similar. However, must is more, how can I say it? It's like a stronger, let's say. I mean, they both mean a very similar thing. Es como que tienen que, pero usualmente cuando usamos must es porque es un tiene o tiene que. Like a little bit stronger.
It is a order.
Exactly, exactly. More like an order. Okay. Something important about can. After can, you're gonna use the verb in the base form as well. So you can't use any s or es or ies. Never. This is forbidden. You also can't use a verb in simple past. Like if you want to say, for example, travel. Never. That would be incorrect, inappropriate. Why? Because the verb goes in the base form, only the base form. If you want to make a question with can, you put it at the beginning, you go ahead and take it and put it at the beginning or before the subject. For example, can Heiner travel the world? Okay, and question mark. Questions, guys? Doubts, concerns?
For me, it's clear.
Okay, how about the others? Is it clear? Is it like, how is it?
Clear, teacher.
Okay, wonderful.
Now I don't have a question, but I don't know later in the class.
Later. It's a good or yeah, but if you have a question, write it down. Write it down, and whenever we have class again, we can talk about it. That's the whole point of it. I remember, guys, that's a really good practice. Cuando sea que tengan una pregunta, ponte, no sé si tienen una libreta o que tienen para inglés. I hope you have something. Que sea que tengan, apunten la pregunta que tengan de la estructura que sea cuando estén haciendo la práctica and bring it to the class. Because if you bring it to the class, then your question can be somebody else's question. Tal vez alguien más tenga esa pregunta o tenía esa duda. Entonces la pregunta ustedes puede llevar a alguien más. Entonces bring it, and if we have time, we have time now. And bring it, and we're going to find time to answer that question, okay?
Okay, but now I don't have questions, but in the moment and practice, and maybe I say, oh my God, I have a question.
No, I completely understand. It's totally fine. Okay, guys. Well, if you don't have any other questions, tell me.
I have a question.
Tell me now.
For all of these examples, like have to, can, must, all the verbs are in base form.
Thank you. That's a really good question. Yes, all of them go in base form. In the examples, for example, after can and must, always base form, and right after the verb, and have, always the two, and after the two, the verb in the base form. The only thing that might change is the have, which is going to change based on the person, meaning the subject. So if it is she, here, it's going to be has, and if it's not, it's going to be have.
Okay, but in some example, you change has to have. I think here in that example.
Yes, but let me see, where is it? I think we have it here. Yes, in this one, does Carol have to buy a house? Why? A ver, Lau, vamos a ver, pregunta el millón. Y solo Lau puede contestar. Why? Why?
Because you put the auxiliary.
Exactly, because of the auxiliary. That's what I was saying. Remember, el verbo puede hacer lo que quiera hasta que llegue el auxiliar. Una vez que llegue el auxiliar, no importa lo que el verbo esté haciendo en el tiempo verbal, puede estar en futuro, en presente, en lo que quiera, en pasado. El verbo tiene que volver a su forma base, tiene que ubicarse. Entonces, por eso, en la primera dice, Carol has to buy a house. Lo tenemos como has. However, it's not a question. Si ustedes ven, Carol has to buy a house, ahí no hay ningún auxiliar. For that reason, the verb can do whatever he wants. But in the question, does Carol has to buy a house? In that one, I cannot say has to because we already have an auxiliary. So I need to say, does Carol have to buy? Recuerden que en inglés es lo que tiene que ser tan fácil que con solo una vez que marquen el tiempo verbal, ya se quitan la carga de encima. No tienen que volverlo a cargar never again. Never ever. Entonces, al decir does, automáticamente ya me está diciendo a mí o a la persona que lo está escuchando o leyendo, si es algo que sea como escrito, ok, does, ya sé que es presente y no solo es presente, sino que es presente simple y encima de eso es para alguno de los tres pronombres she, here, it. Ahí está. Entonces, automáticamente el resto va a importar para darle significado, pero no tengo que conjugarlo ni estresarme por eso.
Okay, clear, teacher. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Any other question, guys? Any other comments?
Me, teacher.
Go, Ivan.
When you want to use the have to in simple past, you say, for example, she has to speak English in her work. But how do you use must in simple past?
Actually, very interesting. You didn't use simple past there. You said she has to. Has to is still present.
Had to. She
okay,
had to.
that is correct. If you want to use it, let me give you an example right here, just in case somebody else wants to see it. She had to speak English at work, right? That was example. Okay, that is correct. Just in case, guys, had is a simple past form of the verb have. Okay, this is perfect. For must cannot change. So if you want to use must in past, you need to go ahead and use had to. That's it. There is no must in future. There is no must in past. It is just in present.
And how do you mean must not in simple past?
Again, it is not there. You would say can't or couldn't.
Okay.
I couldn't attend. I couldn't go, or you could go ahead and say I didn't have to, for example.
Mhm. I have a doubt because the must not mean something is
Prohibited.
prohibited
Uh-huh.
and have and didn't have is another meaning.
That is a really good question. For the reason I'm saying, you would need to just either use can't or couldn't, which is the simple past form of can, or in that case, you would need to look for a different verb.
Okay.
For example, let me give example because I think that's gonna make it easier. So let's say that you had the one in English. I had to attend a meeting. Okay, I had to attend a meeting. In that case, if you want to make it into negative, as Ivan was saying, you could say it, I didn't have to attend the meeting. However, the meaning would be different with must. That is correct. Because if I had said must, it means that it was a rule that under no circumstances you could have gone. So in that case, and in the example, I didn't have to, it's like no tenía por qué, pero no me está diciendo que no podía ir. Es como que si quería podía faltar, ¿ok? Pero no como que no podía ir, o sea, como que no estaba obligado. In that case, if you want to say that you were not allowed to go to the meeting, como que estaba prohibido que usted fuera, what you can do is use could, okay? I know this is not related to the topic, but it's a really good point and it's somehow related. O sea, no está en el libro, tal vez en este momento, pero it's related. So, for can or could, the past version is could. ¿Ok? Entonces, lo que quieren decir es que alguien no podía hacer algo o que something was prohibited. You can use, and if it is in present, can. If it is in past, could. Okay? Past, let me write it here in case that you're watching the class later. In can would be present. Okay? So in that case, if you want to say that something was not allowed to do something, you can say, I couldn't attend the meeting. Or this is a possibility. You can also look for another wording. O sea, siempre se puede parafrasear. For example, I was not allowed to attend the meeting. Okay, this one, I was not allowed to attend the meeting. It's pretty much the same as saying I was not given permission to go to the meeting. Es como el must not, pero in other words. So you can still keep the essence of the must not, but in simple past. Did I answer your question, Ivan?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Guys, any other question, any other concern, any doubt? Anything else I can do? Tell me, go ahead.
I am confused, so I have a doubt again. So when I use a must or have to, can I use must to or have to in any time?
No, they are present.
Only present. Only present.
Yes, and just in case, you probably didn't notice, but you said have to and must to. This one doesn't exist. After must, you have the verb. After have, you have the to, but after must, you must have the verb.
Okay. Perfect. Thank
Guys,
you.
any other question, any other concern? Venga, tenemos a 2 por 1000. Aprovechen.
Can you give me one example of must?
Sure. I must wash the dishes. There you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You can use do and must.
Sorry again.
I understand. You can't use do and must.
Exactly. After must, only the verb. Never a to. Never.
Thank you.
You're super welcome. Guys, any other question, any other concern? Okay, it looks like you don't have any more questions, or you're probably already tired. Maripaz, how are you feeling after this scary part? Are you feeling better?
No.
I'm sorry, Maripaz. I'm so sorry it happened to you. They throw you something, right?
Sorry?
They throw you something.
Oh, is that my dad, how can I say, tocar?
Touch?
Touching my window, so I scared. It scared me, so well, how can I say reclamar?
You were complaining.
We're complaining like, what do you do? What do you do? Say like, well, ¿por qué hizo eso?
I don't know. That's a really good example. Vean como que decía ahora. Just using that as an example. Dijiste, what do you do? Do, it's present. Pero en español dice, ¿por qué hizo eso? Hizo es pasado. That was saying. Exactly. Why did you do it, for example? Exactly. That's what I was saying. Sometimes we actually mean to use one tense, but maybe we're just so used to using simple present that we'll use another one. So you see, that was actually, it worked as an example. Really great. I'm sorry about the scary part.
I'm sorry too, teacher.
But I mean, on the bright side,
on the other partner, sorry.
It's okay, don't worry, it can happen to anyone. It's all good. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna take any more of your time. It was a pleasure having you here today. I hope you have an amazing night, a very restful one as well. Take care and see you on Thursday. Oh, by the way, before you go, I'm gonna ask you to work on the practice that is in page 139, 7C, parts A and B. 139. So we can actually go ahead and try to check it on Thursday. Okay?
Okay, teacher. See you.
See you, take care. Ivan is like, let me go now. I'm tired, sleepy.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Bye-bye, guys. Take
Bye.
care.
Thank you, teacher.